I'm Spencer Montgomery. This is not financial advice, and I'm recklessly long on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin hasn't performed like we hoped it would after the ETF, but I still haven't taken any money off the table. And here's 3 reasons why. We haven't had a parabolic advance. If you look at 2017, 2019, 2021, all of them moved up extreme amounts in a short amount of time. We have doubled, but that's over 6 to 8, even 12 months. There's still a lot more room in this bull market. The short-term pullback is just because people are taking profits from all the speculation and they're just securing that. But the reason I haven't done that is it just brings in tax implications, and I'm not a trader, and so I'm still holding for the next 4 to 6 months. So the number one reason I know Bitcoin hasn't topped, and we've got a lot more room for the Bitcoin and crypto markets in general, is one chart. And it's the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. And if you're new to crypto, you probably have never seen it. But basically what it shows is when the chart's going up, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. When it's going down, Bitcoin's outperforming Ethereum. In every bull market, Bitcoin leads, meaning the chart goes down. And that's what's happened for the last 6 months. Well, it's bottomed out. We had a massive candle to the upside where Ethereum is now outperforming Bitcoin. It broke through the trend line. No market top in crypto has ever happened when that chart bottoms. So that chart is showing that we still have 4 to 6 months of Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still going to go up. It just means that Ethereum and other altcoins like Eon are going to perform better than Bitcoin. Lots of confidence that we've got a lot more room to run. I've been getting a lot of texts from people of like, we've got an ETF, but Bitcoin's crashing. What I've learned is the crypto markets perform the opposite of what people expect. When it seems like it's a done deal that Bitcoin's going up, it crashes. When the charts look like Bitcoin has got to crash, it takes off. And I think that's where we're at. In the short term, the charts look pretty ugly for Bitcoin. We had a really ugly candle last week. We're in the middle of another ugly candle, and people are shouting for 38,000, 36,000. And maybe we touch 38, but it's going to be quick. And then we're back off to the races. And I expect us to go back to 50,000 in the next month or two. A big question on everybody's mind is, will there be a recession in 2024? This is anecdotal, but I was walking around downtown Salt Lake yesterday, and there are a lot of empty office spaces. Now, I've read a lot of headlines, and I didn't know if it was true, but my own personal experience was that there were a lot of empty spaces. So I dug in a little bit deeper. The office vacancy rate in the US jumped to a record 19.6% in Q4 of 2023. It's the highest, I think, ever. To me, that says that our economy is not strong. There is a high chance of recession. Now, what does that have to do with crypto? Crypto will not perform well in a recession. I don't care what people think. People say that Bitcoin's like gold and will be contrarian to the market. It's not right now. It's more like a tech stock. In sometime in 2024, I expect a significant crash in Bitcoin. Now, I don't think a recession is here tomorrow. I'm saying we just need to be prepared. And everything that I'm seeing is that we still have a bull market for the next 3, 4, 6 months. Why did the CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, just say that Bitcoin is an asset that will protect you? He gets on CNBC and says that Bitcoin is an asset that will protect you. It's funny seeing that, right? Like, this isn't something that he's promoted a whole lot until he had a product to sell. Now he's got the Bitcoin ETF. It's a product that he can sell, so he's going to go out and he's selling it. So yes, it is. I just wouldn't take his word too much. Like, eventually it will be. We're not there yet. It's more like a tech stock. But I love seeing it, right? Like, we need more people to spread the good word of Bitcoin. And Larry Fink's a good ambassador. We'll take it. So I was just told that Trump announced that if elected, he will not allow a CBDC to be created. And my immediate reaction is like, well, that's good. I'm a proponent of that. Why would he do that? I think he's just trying to talk to more of the libertarian, the right side, less government involvement. And CBDCs have been preached as something that's far overreaching, that the government is doing to have way too much insight into your finances. So he's just trying to speak to his audience, and it's a smart move. First off, what is a CBDC? It's a central bank digital currency. It is not a real cryptocurrency because it is backed by the government, which means they have control of it. Now, what are the pros and cons? The pros are that everything is digital and it's going to be faster transaction speed. It'll provide easier access to the cryptocurrency market at large, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. The cons is that it could provide way too much oversight into the average American's finances, and it could be the means of controllable money where the government could say you can or cannot spend money on this particular store or object, and people don't want their money controlled. So there are pros and cons. I am not one that's rooting for a CBDC because I don't think it's needed. We have the US dollars. A lot of our money is already digital in the form of credit cards. It seems more dangerous than it does good.